Oh, child. I apologize, you guys. I have to do this video like this because, for one, my StreamYard was messing up this morning, and I haven't had time to fix it. Um, and two, I am lying in the bed, so I made this just a blackout video. So I am here on the regular YouTube. And I'm going to first start by saying, welcome in, everyone. Priscilla, Danielle, Barbara, Virtuous Woman, Josephine, Carolina Girl, Miss Lynette, Miss Danielle, Sharon, Shawtown, Carolina Girl, Miss Cheryl, Row Baby, Shawtown, Miss Annette, Mina Me, my beautiful cousin, Shelly Shell, and Jackie Moore. Welcome in, everybody. I'm going to let you know why I's here today, okay? Today is also Wrench Wednesday, but we are not going to start that till later. But shout out to all my wrenches, as it is Wrench Wednesday. 1 second, my friends. So, hey, Rosalind. Hey, everybody. If you come in, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I know it's unusual for me to just jump right in. I hope you all can hear me well. I'm talking a little low because throughout so many lives and all this stuff, my voice is kind of pop right now. So I'm going to work on my voice after I get off this live before my next live with my wrenches. The reason why I did this way is because tonight when I'm with my wrenches, I do not want to address absolutely anything. This is not only the last time I'm going to, this is the last time I'm going to even, deal with this particular subject. The reason why I'm doing this is because I woke up this morning and I started reading my comment section. And though everyone has been really supportive, I also know that there are people who were quite confused, and rightfully so. So I'm going to do my best to try to give a little insight. Hopefully it makes things better on how people see things. If not, I can no longer make that my problem. I just can't. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. One second. Okay. I do want to acknowledge I hate they had to come the way that they came, but I would like to acknowledge the new I think we got about 50 new subscribers yesterday. So I guess I'm doing something right. Hey, Miss Priscilla. Okay, so why I'm here is because like I said, I was reading the comments to this morning, and I saw that I had like one or two people who were just kind of shocked, not knowing which way did things go. People like, hey, we went from praising you for not being in it to, everything becoming kind of like a bit of a shit show on your channel. Okay, let's deal with that real quick. Also, to those that were speaking on Amber's behalf, matter of fact, let me start with Amber. What happened yesterday might have been unbeknownst to Amber on my side and unbeknownst to me on her side, okay? I hope that how I'm about to say this will make sense to all the people that I love and adore out here, okay? The biggest problem that I saw is that what triggered what happened between me and Amber is bone carriers. Actually, there was a lot of bone carrying yesterday. Shocked enough, I have a shout out to give someone too, but I'll wait. What occurred yesterday that I do want Amber to know. I have no way of contacting a lot of people on the back end, and a lot of people have no way of contacting me on the back end. So it is very hard to, reach out to people quickly before your emotions take over. It's very disheartening because what I can't let no one take from me is it was only befitting that I would become under attack by, the devil or whatever, however we like to say that, the devil came through yesterday. But everything has its purpose, guys. To Miss Amber, I think where our miscommunication came from was when Sweet Ma played a video. It was of Amber saying repeatedly that Nasty Nate was the GOAT and kind of mocking whoever. I don't know when this video was from, but if you heard it, it was just Amber saying, Nate the GOAT, y'all, Nate the GOAT. Nothing's wrong with that. But just hearing a content creator that had been dragged so much by these people on that other side refer to someone like as a GOAT or a good person or whatever it is, just to piss off whoever was pissing you off over here, it was just a little off-putting for me. So in Sweet Ma's chat, I did not, I was not necessarily what people thought was talking shit about Amber. I was talking shit about that voice record saying, well, damn, Amber, when you said this about Nasty Nate being the GOAT or whatever, I simply was writing in the chat, no, Amber, Nasty Nate was the GOAT of making you look crazy in these YouTube streets. Nate was the GOAT of, badgering you. And thank you so much. I know who you are that just sent the Cash App, and God bless you, my sister. I love you. I know you don't like your name to be called out, so just thank you so much, my beautiful queen. And I am so happy to have you in my bushes. So when I was saying that, yeah, Nasty Nate was the GOAT of dragging you through these YouTube streets and this, that, and the third, that was me referring, no, this is not Wrench Wednesday right now, no. That was me referring to what happened with Amber previously, not what's happening with Amber now, okay? So I think that was misconstrued with me saying, well, responding to that voice record. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, y'all. I had to pause for the coffee calls. So I don't know if it was her sister or who that took the bone back as if that was me currently talking shit about Amber, but I was not. I was referring to what Nasty Nate had did to Amber previously. Okay? Are we all clear so far? Now, from that, it went from, I don't know if people took that as me talking shit or what. It triggered me. You know what I'm saying? It just triggered me because I used to feel so bad for Amber. And I'm like, girl, you know what I mean? I was just speaking on behalf of, damn, I hate seeing people get hurt. But I have seen many people in these YouTube streets be, drugged by the people from the other side. And a lot of people get passes for that drugging, and mostly by Amber. So I in no way intended for things to come off as they did yesterday. And I will wholeheartedly apologize to Amber for whoever carried a bone to her, saying in that chat I was speaking currently. I was not. And a lot of problems with bone carrying is that if you do not check with the source that you got the bone from, you could easily misconstrue what someone is saying. So after I put that in that chat, someone then, I guess, took the bone to Amber. And next thing you know, someone came to Sweet Ma's chat with the bone for me, saying, Amber's calling you to the front of her class. Okay? Amber's summoning the break room and said the break room ain't coming. So, of course, that triggered me. And I'm like, hold on. I only spoke of Amber in a past tense way, referring to what happened back when we all first started this shit. So the fact that someone carried a bone as if I was speaking present day was a little off-putting, and it did start some shit. So when I was told I'm being summoned to the front of the class, okay, I took that as a little, all right, okay. But see, I'm not into coming with my whatever's going on in other people's thing. Like, I didn't know that Amber was in her own home and on her own channel when she said, come to the front of the class. I thought she was on someone else's live, and I wasn't going to come bring no bullshit to no one else's live. This is why I went live over here, okay? By the time I started my live, my bones were being carried everywhere, and my feathers were already ruffled, all right? Now, me and Amber used to have a very good relationship, you guys. That relationship has not been the same since the last time we had our issues, because we had our issues. And I don't know if it was just hard to get over how bad it had got or something, but I love and adore Amber. I do. And I've said that several times during this week, which is why I did not know why people was carrying a bone as if I was speaking presently. Okay? I was not. And I am here telling Amber, if she is anywhere out there, I was not speaking in a present form. But the bone carriers took it as if I was, then brought a bone back saying, you're being summoned to the front of the line. And they saying, you won't pull up. Well, guess what? If I'm not in your bushes or to know that you're summoning me, I can't come pull up. And by the time a bone carrier tells me to pull up, I am now ruffled. And so now I'm on my own page. Okay? So by the time I ended up here, I was upset. I already feel like me and Amber, though we have been very cordial, and actually I still have no beef with Amber, which is why I'm apologizing now, because tensions have been so high everywhere that it's hard to know when people are shitting on you and when they're not, okay? Or if people are carrying you a certain way or when they're not. I'm doing this live because I in no way intended to hurt Amber without first thinking I was being hurt. I am the Break Room 411, but I am also human, okay? I am human. I was also hurt behind what happened with me trying to mend all these fences and do what I thought was a good sisterly thing. It blew up in my face, and I was already tense about that. Now, yesterday, I will admit, I do wish the women, even Ashley, I think it backfired with Ashley getting up here to console me and then was unable to kind of be cordial or whatever about whatever she was going through with the people on my panel. I will leave no stone unturned. I love Ashley. I love Sweet Ma. I love Ebony. I do believe that Sweet Ma was just, I don't know why anybody look, let me explain something to y'all also. When I'm speaking, I do not always watch this chat, guys. I'm a weed smoker. If I lose train of thought real quick, if I'm up here burning it down and I'm talking. So sometimes things happen in the chat that I am very much unaware of, okay? I have 2 mods that had words in my chat the other day, and I did not even notice because I was into what I was saying. And I was being summoned from the back end. I was being summoned in the chat. It was all kinds of shit going on. And I never even noticed because I was talking. And when I talk, I do not stare at my chat. So I will miss when somebody come in beefing with somebody else. I'm not looking at that shit because I'm pretty sure people would wonder, well, why is Break Room not doing anything? Why isn't she stopping this from happening? It is because Break Room didn't know it was fucking happening. So I need people to understand that even us content creators are not perfect. I cannot catch everything, especially when it's many, many, many people in the fucking chat. Okay? Pause for the cause, y'all. So, the same thing happened yesterday where I did not know that people was in the chat having issues. And I didn't know an issue was building up. I did not know any of these things, okay? I did not know that I was dropping my link for another shit show to start. And that shit show, look, y'all, I didn't even know I could mute people myself. It was the chat that had to tell me, mute them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know I could mute these people, and I wasn't trying to mute people that I consider my fellow content creating sisters. Nobody wants to drop their sisters off. You kind of want your sisters to respect the platform and not bring more bullshit to it. So that is where everyone dropped the bag at. No smart comments should have been made to anyone if everyone would have kept their focus on my fucking problems. TC Chronicles, I love you. If anybody out there I didn't speak to yet, it's only because, once again, when I talk, I do not look at the chat because I lose my train of thought. Hello to everyone, and I love y'all so much. Thank you for pulling up to hear this message because I found it very important to let you all know where things got and where I stood, and because you are important to me. It's not about me, it's about us. So, and I don't want anyone uncomfortable here. So this is why, thank you so much, Brother Pratt. Thank you, King. Thank you so much. That means everything to me to have your support. So yeah, like I was saying, guys, I did not know the shit show that was starting. That's it. That's all. When it started to occur on the panel, I'm like, damn, I don't want to disrespectfully drop anyone off this chat right now because I love Sweet Ma. I love Ashley chats. Ebony was very chilled and and Sweet Ma was trying to be, cordial, I guess, about it. But whatever animosities they had, I guess, went too deep for Ashley and she wasn't hearing it. And it just became a shit show. Okay. So I was stuck in a rock in a hard place between not wanting to drop people that I care about, therefore stirring up more confusion. You can't drop one without the other, without someone thinking you might care for someone more. So, you know what? I was just stuck in shock. And people also have to understand I was in my own head with my own shit when their shit was going on. I was still processing my own feelings because I do have them. So, with that being said, I need people to understand I control my house very, very well. But when you have multiple shit shows going on, first of all, I'm not going to drop my live on nobody else's time. I'm not going to end my live until I'm ready to end my live. Either people can stop their shit show or leave the chat, leave the panel, whatever. But I'm not going to just disconnect from my people who I'm getting my feelings out to because other people wanted to share their feelings with each other that had nothing to do with me. I assumed everyone was coming up to like show me support. I did not know that there was these other beefs or disagreements going on. That's my fault. These are all three people that care about me. So I'm thinking I'm inviting people up to just calm me down, support me. You know what I mean? And it was almost felt like, wow, you know what I mean? This, what the fuck, you know? So it had me in a bit of a state of shock, guys. It really did. Shout out to Sister Teacher, a treasure, Shelly Shell, Ro, everybody in the building, A Stokes, anybody I didn't speak to, Miss Lasonda, Lisa, TC Chronicle, I love you. Ronnie, Simone, hello to everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I love each and every one of you. Miss Sharon, I love each and every one of you. So I found it important to say to Amber that I humbly apologize if something got carried to you and then something got carried to me, and we have no way of connecting on the back end because I do not give my personal Facebook page out because it is in my name, and I do not want bees fucking with my page because that will be a problem. You understand? So I don't people. Unless you have my Instagram, my Instagram is open for personal conversation. Okay. I am on Instagram for people on here to reach me. All right. But Amber may have not known that. I also do not know how to reach Amber or most of any other content creator behind the scenes. As y'all know, the back end is a very demonic place I try to stay away from. And so with that said, pardon me. So with that said, my loves, I am recognizing bones were being carried. And if those bones were never carried, perhaps this would not have happened. You know what I'm saying? And so for that which I apologize to Amber if I took the bone carried to me and just went in my feelings, because honestly, I had already I was honest with how I felt, that I had not been feeling very welcomed over on Amber's page. It did not stop me from going over there. I still, feeling like this, would go and say, hello, hey Amber, hey panel, hey mods, okay? Yes, this is the one place I go where not many people in the chat will really speak like that or whatever. Amber would normally be mostly the only one on her panel that would say, hey, break room. And so I cannot deny it became a very kind of unwelcoming place for my spirit, you know? And that's okay. This is also why I went on my live a couple days ago and said, Amber, maybe it's because the Ashley person is now frequently up there or whatever, and things are just not the same in my spirit. Did this mean I didn't like Amber anymore? No, I still don't not like Amber. You know what I'm saying? I made that clear. I got a little stress off my chest and said how I pretty much really do feel. I didn't lie. I didn't cap. I didn't do a bunch of name calling or insults. I literally just said where I felt a lot of the problem was stemming from. I think Amber is an excellent content creator. I do think that sometimes mixing and mingling with these bees are more trouble than it's worth. That is my point. I always just felt like the bees and trying to get stories from them or see their side of things. This LaTruth saga has become more trouble than it's worth. And I will tell Mr. LaTruth that myself, and sure he will not care. LaTruth will say, hey, Tip, I didn't tell you to get in this shit, so it ain't my business when you get out. Respectfully. This whole thing has become more trouble than it's even worth. Now, for my next order of business, pause for the coffee calls. Another supporter commented on my channel, and I seen that their comment had got a few likes on it, where they said, Tiff, I don't know what person it was, because the name was not in the comments. It was just like user whatever. So if this person is in here right now, I don't know who you are. You don't have to disclose who you are. I only know what your comment said. And if you already unsubscribed, then you probably won't hear this message to clear up how you felt. Another comment was made by one of many of our supporters, as they stated. They support all of us, but was unsubscribing to all of us because of all of the drama that occurred. They explained how much they enjoyed me and my channel, but they feel they were disappointed when they seen me go up on Sweet Ma's panel when things had nothing to do with me. Well, let me correct that supporter in saying, little did people know, as soon as I entered Sweet Ma's, I don't know which one they're talking about, which live they're talking about, because I went up on Sweet Ma's panel twice. Once was just to show my support, because I will not be told who I can and can't support. And I will go on any panel that I'm welcome to express my opinion. Just because people was creating a division between Sweet Ma and anyone else does not mean I had to stop putting my support with Sweet Ma or anyone else. But I'm not going to. There is other panels that no one ever drops the link for me on. Do you hear me complaining? No. There are certain channels that don't care for my support. Am I crying about it? No. But I do know I have always been welcomed on Sweet Ma's panel. I do know that Sweet Ma and I had never had an issue. And therefore, I went up there to show her some support because I'm allowed to do that. Is Sweet Ma perfect? No. Is Amber perfect? No. Is Tiff the Gift perfect? No. Is any of us perfect? No. If we were sitting here supporting content creators based on how perfect they are, none of us would have supporters. None of us would have supporters. If I couldn't love Amber through how she call it messy, like, y'all, I know I'm the messy channel or whatever. I've loved Amber through her mess, as she call it. I have loved Sweet Ma through her inability to see who she does or doesn't need to talk to on the back end. I've loved everyone through this. So people beefing was not going to make that any different with me. I go where I'm welcomed. Her channel has always been a place I was welcomed, a place where I know someone was going to, it was just welcoming. It was always, hey, break room, love you. You don't get hey, break room, love you everywhere. You go where you feel comfortable. If that's a problem for some people, I am sorry, not for me, but for you. 2, the second time I went up on Sweet Ma's panel, it had every fucking thing to do with me. Now, a lot of you supporters do not know everything that's going on. You do not know everything that happens on everyone's lives, and you do not know everything that happens on the back end. You do not know all the bones that get carried. You don't know. And when I went on Sweet Ma's panel the second time, it had everything to do with the Break Room 411 and nothing to do with me going up there to support, me going up there to get my 2 cents on any other thing. I went up there to straighten something that I sensed between me and Sweet Ma, and I was correct. Do you know that no one told me that Sweet Ma was upset with me, but Sweet Ma was upset with me? But guess what told me that Sweet Ma was upset with me? Discernment. Let me repeat that for people in the cheap seats. No one came to me and told me that there was a little, issue amongst me and Sweet Ma, or that something was taken out of proportion. My discernment told me that. When I got in her chat, I could feel the energy. When I left my live, when I was trying to mend everyone back together, I told y'all, somehow, some way, this is going to be taken wrong. I said that. I had discernment before I left my live the other night. Not last night, but the other night. When I was trying to mend people back together. Oh, I didn't even get off my own live without saying, hey, I'm pretty sure someone's going to try to make what was meant to be good into something shitty. And that's exactly what happened. People will tell you to hold people accountable. Then when you do, they take it as if you're talking shit. They say, oh, you don't hold this person accountable. Then you do, and they take it like you're talking shit. This is how I see how messy supporters can be. Which in return means that you might not need to have the title supporter. Let me tell y'all something. It's a big difference between the word supporter and the word subscriber. It only takes the click of a button to be a subscriber. But it literally takes helping someone's channel be the best it can be to be a supporter. Some of y'all are just supporters. Some people hit that button and they don't like, they don't share, they don't subscribe, they don't comment, they don't send a Cash App, super chat, super sticker. They don't give you any feedback. They're just there, and that is fine. Hey, Miss D. Hey, Commissioner. Hey, Mom Deuce. Miss Phelps. I love each and every one of y'all, and you knew that. Hey, Miss Betty. Hey, Angie with the violins. I hope you feeling better, babe. So, there's a very big difference between supporter and subscriber. And so some subscribers like to carry bones. They like to stir the pot. And it is our job not to fall for it. Because my emotions had been pulled and tugged from trying to stay out of shit and then using the fact that I wasn't in nothing to try to help fix some shit, all of which blew up in my face. Till I woke up the next day and Sweet Ma thought that I was talking a little bit of shit about her just because I was saying, sometimes she get burned by choosing the wrong people to talk to on the back end. I had explained, I went up there to let Sweet Ma know what my words meant, what my intentions behind my words meant. And that was my way of people not thinking, oh, Tifta just loves Sweet Ma so much, she doesn't hold her accountable for anything. That's what I did. I said, well, it's that trusting people on the back end. It's that making sure if you speak on somebody's name, that the person name you speaking on knows how you feel. So therefore, they're not surprised when somebody else goes snitching saying you said this or you said that or dropping recordings or things like that. This is what I said and that is what I meant. But people go and they add on. People are always in people's ear saying what they think somebody mean. Stop carrying bones. Stop carrying bones, because you will realize that a lot of people that say they not part of the mess is part of the mess. I'm not surprised that I ended up in the mess, because guess what? If you know anything about how life works, I was trying to turn evil into good on 10 hours worth of alive. And I guess the evil forces just didn't like that. So therefore, I became under attack because I was trying to shake out the demonic shit that entered this saga between us over here. And the devil was winning. So the devil had to do something about me. You understand? The devil had to do something about me. To keep up the mess, the devil wanted to keep the works that the devil was doing in this saga. I was in the way. I put myself in the way of what the devil was trying to do over here. See, I was trying to do God's work for 10 freaking hours. For 10 hours, I was over here, lost my voice. I was outside in the cold singing Golden Girls song because I didn't want to bring the trashy mess into my own home. That's how in tuned in life I am. I knew the devil was all around me. I didn't even bring that damn live into my home. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Chatty Cathy, I love you so, 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 so much. I love you, Chatty Cathy. I was in your garden this morning, girl. I was in your garden. Oh my God. I want to make that clear that I was only trying to do a good thing, and I knew what was going to happen to me. But I was built for it, y'all. I was built for it. I took that risk that old Tiff just wants to be a part of it. That's why she's going live telling the sisters to get. No. Absolutely not. I only cared enough to get myself involved in it in a good light. And it backfired. And I'm okay with that. I'm a big girl. Now, having said that part, I've explained the lie from yesterday. I've explained what happened amongst me and Amber, and I also apologize because I know how to put my big girl draws on. You understand? I know how to put my big girl draws on. This whole shit ain't deep enough for anybody to stay in a negative space with each other. I have nothing against anybody out here, but let me tell y'all this about yesterday. Oh, and by the way, I do apologize for any supporter that did not really understand what was happening and why. But let me tell you this, if this makes you feel better. What happened these past few days was meant to happen. And I will tell you what, if it took what happened the past 3 days to put a close on this saga for me, oh, baby, I wouldn't trade it in for nothing in the world. If what happened these past 3 days helped push my ass out this saga, I am all the better for it. If we had to lose a few subscribers, if we had to lose a few supporters, if we had to lose a few friends along the way, me getting out of this LaTruth saga, something had to happen to say no matter what. Thank you so much, Miss Shakina. I love you so much. Thank you for the blessing, baby. Thank you for your support. Most importantly, thank you, thank you, thank you. If a whole shit show, hey Miss Nita, I love each and every one of y'all. I'm into the chat. We ain't to nothing. Hey, Speak Up and Speak Out. Hey, Miss Gloria. I'm sorry if I missed anyone. This is proof, y'all. When I'm talking, I try not to look at the chat. This is how I don't know when shit breaking out in my chat. But yes, you guys. Another thing is, please hit the like button on your way in. If you are not a bee in the bushes, please drop down from the bush and just hit that like button for me. We got double the amount of people in here and less than half of the likes. So if you are not a bee in the bushes, please hit the like button. Let me see. Okay, so I think I'm caught up. But hello to anyone coming in. I love y'all. Now, ooh, I had to stretch that one out. Thank you so much, Ro, for that. So yes, for me, if it took all this to happen, if we had to have some connections sacrificed to show us that the people who don't want to be in mess and who don't want to keep following the mess, things had to happen. And I feel like my higher power knew that I do not want to be a part of any mess anymore. And if I stay in this thing, this connected, where I'm trying to fix shit and all of that, if I'm trying to go back and forth with any bone carrier that's going, you know what I'm saying? It would only keep me deep in the mess. As you see, I got put in the mess just trying to fix the mess. Yes, I could have stayed out of it, but I figure, Break Room, you're pretty good at talking to people. I've brought people together before on this channel that wasn't speaking. A few actually. So I've seen fucked up relationships be mended on my fucking channel. Why would I think that I couldn't give it a try again? That's okay. The only thing that beats a fail is a try. The only thing that beats a try is a win. Sometimes you can't win, but at least you tried, right? So having said that, I apologize for what occurred on here to my supporters that ain't used to that type of shit over here. For y'all, I apologize. I owe you that. I just needed you to know that my intentions was never for a shit show to start over here. But it was for me to find my exit out of this. I may not would have quite found the door to my exit, which was more important than me mending people. It was more important than me continuing a beef with someone. It's important for me to find my exit. That's what I needed. My higher power said, your work is done here. You supported LaTruth. Your sisters got all broken up and you tried to bring them back together. even at the cost of you ending up in the fucking mess. But guess what? I'm going to have to throw your ass in this mess just to show you your exit door. The mess was my exit door. For that which I'm grateful. For that which my goal was met. Because my goal was to come out of this. That's my top goal. And I still remain, excuse me, y'all, I still remain unscathed. Because I know that sometimes without rain, you can't appreciate the sunshine. I had to get a little rain to appreciate when the hell I made it outside of this exit back into the light. Oh, buddy, it showed me just how much I got to stay from out the dark. Oh, I am Ro, baby. It's also my voice gonna do this too because I'm not trying to project. Y'all know I talk very strong and I guess a little loud. And so I'm in my calm space right now and it's, but yeah. So I just wanted to explain that to you guys. I want to give you one more bone that was being carried last night. This is so funny, y'all. So Nasty Nate, well, look, I'm not doing that soccer shit no more with bees and whoever. I'm not doing that. Amora was streaming my live last night, y'all. This is how I know it's time for me to exit. Let me tell y'all how I know my job here is done. Because for the first time in 6 months, it took Amora streaming my video, watching my live, and reacting to it, where I actually saw a glimpse of a human being in her. See, what was meant to piss me off last night. Now, I'm not talking about, I don't know if that changed or anything or how long she was streaming, but I'm just going to say, I actually saw a glimpse of a human in her while she was watching my shit. She was actually agreeing with me for a lot of it. But in the moments that she was streaming the video, she was stopping, giving her opinion, starting it back, stopping it, giving her opinion. This must didn't want any other problems in him. We have respect. Oh, I'm not, Shelly. I don't even know what you was talking about, but you might be talking about something different than me. Oh, she lucky to done change, cause baby. But y'all crazy. Hey, Big Cheese, love you. But this is what I was going to say though. Yes, I'm live, Commissioner. What I'm saying is what was meant to make me go off and cuss Nate out, like I started talking my little shit or whatever, Nate wasn't even really over there talking shit. She was just reacting to what she was hearing. And a lot of it, she was agreeing with me. Now, I don't know if she started talking shit towards the end or whatever the case, but for a lot of it, she could have started talking shit when I started talking shit about her. But a lot of it, she was not. She was actually fucking agreeing with me. So I said, I know my work is done here. The day that me and Nasty Nate have any kind of agreement, the day that she agreed with me, it's time for me to go. The day that I'm seeing Nate as a human, it's time for me to go. You know what I'm saying? It was time for me to go. Oh. See, that's the thing. I don't know what the hell was going on in my chat last night, y'all. I was in my own mind, in my own headspace. I don't know what was going on. I do know that my mods is really, really protective over this channel. Like I'm protective over them in my channel. So I know my mods was heavy in protection mode last night, and I hold y'all. I don't hold y'all for that, but I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm telling y'all the truth about cats and dogs. You know, a lot of people was like, Nate streaming you, Nate da da da, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that, y'all. I didn't expect no different over there because it was a lot going on over here. Hell, when it's a lot going on over there, I've streamed her. This is why I don't report her, because Nate actually have never reported none of my things that I have played her stuff on. She has not. I only got reported, I only got claims last week or whenever that was. So I thank you for my mods standing up for me. My mods is never my problem. I think Lorraine is either working or she might be modding for D right now. She's either working or she might be modding right now. See. And so I didn't even know that anybody had got blocked last night until after my live was over, And I will not take away from, if my mods see a problem, I'm going to tell everybody this. No matter if you are a content creator, a subscriber, supporter, whatever you are, we have a certain tone we set over here, and my mods make sure that tone is always set. See, what goes on in the break room, what my mods do in the break room, ain't got nothing to do with who beefing and who is not. They don't care. They only care that the respect of the break room stay intact. They only care that what we've built over here stay how we built it. Roro, you is crazy. So I would never shit on my mods and say, if they feel it's a problem going on, they will tell me what they've done, who got gone, who got timed out or whatever. But for my own protection, they might not tell me that after I get the hell off the live and then I have to figure it out or undo something or whatever, if necessary. But just to stop the drama, they will do whatever they deem necessary. And nobody is going to take that away from my mods. They have nothing to do with no one else's beef, but they have everything to do with protecting the decorum of this here channel right here. So what other people think about my mods ain't my business. My mods are the shit in these YouTube streets. Matter of fact, I think my mods deserve awards from every other mod around this motherfucker. But yeah, people know over here, my mods don't play no game. They heard my sister Lorraine last night. My sister Lorraine felt how shocked I was last night and had to get up here and do her own straightening. And shout out to my sister Lorraine. That motherfucker there, she got my back and my front, just like my mods do. Lorraine was my very first mod, so she is very special to me. Lorraine got up here and did some straightening. I said, well, I'll be damned. Y'all, she made me drop the link. Lorraine threatened me on the back end and the front end. She look. Lorraine was on the back end messaging me like, motherfucker, I know you see me telling you to drop this goddamn link. I said, yo, that motherfucker there is funny as hell, y'all. That motherfucker, I was ignoring her in the chat. because not on purpose. I just wasn't looking at the chat. So she knows if she hit me on the back end, it will pop up on the top of my phone. Y'all, that shit was so funny. I said, Lord, let me try this goddamn. Yo. Now that we're in a new day, I had to laugh about Lorraine. Lorraine was not playing with me, with my ass, y'all. She said, Tiff ain't up there doing enough straightening. Let me get my ass up here. Tiff was in her own mind, her own head, child, trying to make sense of everything. But, child, that sister Lorraine, I got to give my sister her flowers, honey. I'm giving my sister her flowers. She had me on the back, child. I had to mute my phone because it was real. But it also tickled me because, honey, she was serious. Like, she was everybody's parent. Oh, absolutely, Angie. And you're not just a supporter, you're a mod, too. You just not a mod on this particular page. So, yeah. Honestly, it's my whole family got my back over here. That I know, guys. That I know. With that part said, though, shout out to Lorraine wherever you at. Boy, Lorraine, you is funny. Don't she talk like she got a belt in her hand? I said, shit. She made me get real quiet. However, as I light my blunt, Big Cheese, I'm telling you, had me crying back here. I had to mute my phone because at one point I had to giggle. I was like, Lord, Lorraine is on. Somebody put Lorraine on 1,000. Lorraine said, I don't know. I don't give a fuck who it is. You will respect the break room or you will go. Yo, oh my God. Okay. I had to get my little laugh from that child. Hey, Open Book, I love you. Hey, Ronnie. But yeah, and so this is another thing I wanted to say, y'all. Something else that I don't know is if my supporters have an issue with another content creator, I don't know it until it is shown. So I'm hearing that people was kind of going back and forth that I didn't even know was going back and forth. I didn't know. I don't follow everybody's shit, y'all. So I'm just saying, with that being said, some things will happen, but why it won't happen here anymore is because, for one, I'm not allowing it. Two, I am not following a shit show. I'm not doing it. The only reason why I'm doing this live right here is because there were people concerned. Like, come on, Break Room, we don't do this. People actually told me that Amber was bothered, concerned, or even a little hurt behind my reaction. So I only wanted Amber to know that I was kind of being provoked on the back, not the back end, excuse me, by bone carriers as well. That's the second time in a row too. We're like, Mayday, you are still talking. Yeah, that's because when y'all giving me Maydays, you see how I'm being honest though? I tell everybody, I don't look at everything that's going on because I know how I got to keep my concentration. I'm seeing, hold up, let me get in this chat. Because the reactions I'm seeing on the side draws reason for concern. Yeah, sometimes I told y'all when we first got on here, In order to get my attention, you gotta like put like 10 stop signs or some shit. And my eyes, my peripheral will catch the red, you know. But if you just put in words and like a little flashing light or something, I don't see that shit. But I just wanted to come and be clear today that I apologize to anybody that got hurt behind it. If people don't understand my position and that I'm human too, that's okay. If people don't want to support the break room anymore, I still love you. You still always welcome, but you are also welcome to make your own decisions and not support the break room. Because I assure you, the same way I have overlooked a lot of other people's mess, because they're human, I can hold my own self accountable. I could see if people wanted to not support me because I kept something going or because I'm still talking shit even after I acknowledged it was a misunderstanding. But no, I'm here. Nobody has to ever make the break room take accountability. I'm taking accountability. That's what I do. Nobody has to say, break room, you should say you're sorry. I did several times, even on yesterday's live. In case I was wrong, I apologize. Beyond that, I haven't much more to give to it. You know what I mean? So, what's good? Hey, Miss Lynn. So, y'all, I just wanted to say that because sometimes I need a little, sometimes you have a lot of people that will cheer on how you feel, but if for any reason you think that something was a misunderstanding, feel free to speak up for that and say, hey, Tiff, I don't think that's how that went, But people got to give me my credit here. The same way everybody was telling me to go to the back end to talk to her and da 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 da, it's the same way if Ashley had not went and stopped Amber or spoke with her about it, perhaps she would have went on her live and ripped me up a new asshole, Because she didn't, I'm going to say I apologize because I was already into my live when Ashley came over here to tell me that Amber decided not to continue her live. And I appreciate that. I personally was already too far into mine and had already said what I had to say. So this is why I had to come back and say, hey, Amber, if it was a misunderstanding between us, I apologize for that. I did not pull a problem out the sky. It was bones being carried in real time. And that's it. That's all. So I hope that's more understood at this point. Also, I don't have an interest anymore. So with that said, guys, I'm going to continue to move onward and forward. I'm going to continue to support people when they are not on this subject, and patronize channels and, say hello. I can even pop in and say hello when you are on this subject, but I'm not sticking around for this subject. And at this point, Miss Shakina, I think for me, that's for his look. Honestly, I've done all I could do with that too. If I say this because you guys, we can keep picking this thing apart. But see, if you really think about it, this content is supposed to help people, not make a mockery of people, okay? That's what I was realizing was happening, is that I'm not really here to just, pick this lady apart. I'm just not here for it. She's the mother. So if she doesn't, I just don't know what to do with it anymore. Brianna has to step in for her own life, her kids, and her own life. I can't do anything for Brianna anymore. I can't keep preaching her story for her to ignore it or deflect from it or whatever. I have to let sleeping dogs lie. So honestly, you guys, I'm sorry, but this just not the place. Like I have nothing for y'all where the saga is concerned. So I'm just gonna ask respectfully, beyond this live right here, I will not be speaking on this saga anymore. If something worth speaking on occurs, okay, fine. You know, if she end up unfortunately coming on the screen battered and bruised or whatever, well then maybe we need to step in and do something. If one of the kids get hurt or something, I mean, I don't know. But right now I can't keep repeating what's going on. Before she started the live, she kept saying, "What did she do?" I think she wanted you to explain. That's why her thumbnail said, "Hey, right, this is how I took it to." I got you. But see, the bone, the person who carried the bone came over there like, Tiff, Amber summoning you to the front of the class. You getting summoned to the front of the class, and their exact words was, and they saying you didn't pull up. That to me is antagonizing. That is all I'm saying. That antagonized me. It was almost like I wasn't being called for explanation. I was being called to get the business or some shit. No. So this is why I'm saying messy supporters carrying bones is part of the biggest problem. That's it. That's all. I apologize to Amber, whether she accepted or not. I'm not even asking for, I don't request no apologies for if she ain't do nothing to me. But Bone Carriers was making it seem like she was summoning me in a negative, fucked up way. And I'm like, what the hell? So that's it, and that's all. Also, like I said, guys, I don't have anything more to give this subject. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't care what bees are doing. The best way for me to do that is to just not care what bees are doing, as long as they're not fucking with me. I can't keep caring every single day about what Ja did back in May. Do you understand? If Brianna has been putting up with whatever's happening to her 7 months after the fact, then I don't know. That's weird. I'll start it with the agent research. I understand. Yes, Miss Shakina, you fine. Don't get me wrong. I'm only saying that if for those that are still trying to figure it out, you probably won't be able to figure it out over here. Okay, I'm being honest as I can. I'm not wishing for anyone to not be over here or nothing like that. I'm just saying if for those that want to keep caught up on the saga, it won't be through the break room because I'm no longer following the saga. If something pops up, then But I love you all here, but I'm getting back to fun. I'm getting back to having laughter. I'm getting back to making jokes. This saga ain't funny. It's not funny. It's sad. I don't want to keep make jokes about a woman getting spat on. This is just my account. This is just my discernment for myself. I don't want to laugh about it. Whether she doesn't want to do anything about it, I'm not gonna sit here and think that it's not funny. It's not even funny anymore. It's actually sad that if you are getting spit on or whatever, if your kid is getting hit on or you getting hit on, like you need to step up and do something about that. I can't keep sitting up here repeating, you're a liar, you Bigfoot, you 66 teeth, you like I'm not no child and I'm not gonna keep staying in children's game. This is not even if this is not a serious subject for Brianna, I can't make her life my life. That's what I'm saying, my Deuce. That's what I'm saying. I care about the things happening with Brianna, but we can't keep like there's no point because all it is just content for us. I don't want to make her troubles like I was here to prove a case and we did that. I'm not here to make a mockery out of this woman. She's done that by herself. I'm tired. I'm really even tired of hearing the names, babes. I'm telling you the truth. I'm ready to have some fucking fun like we've been doing. I realize that this saga is draining. It has created too much. Now it's just something to go on live and make jokes about or, I can't keep doing that. It's not funny knowing a woman has been disrespected like that. But you know what? There are actually women out here who this is happening to, who needs words of encouragement, who needs saving. And we can do that without making Brianna the front line and center of the subject. We can just actually talk about abused women. We can talk about these factors, people, but we don't have to use Brianna's name and her story to do it because it's plenty of stories out here of this same thing happening. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. It's not talking about abuse that's the problem. It's recycling the same damn woman's bullshit every fucking day. If she wants to live her life being spat on, well, why don't we let her? If she doesn't want to be saved or save her children, I can't do nothing about it because I'm not in her house. Now, I'm not going to sit here and hold myself to the fucking stake or my mods or anyone for what occurred here yesterday. We've been doing 6 months good over here. We're not going to let that be destroyed by one day of people having to do some straightening or some shit having to get all over the place. It happened and it's fucking done. Hey, Brother Nook. Hey, Critical. Hey, C Love. Hey, Miss Lisa. So yeah, I'm not telling y'all not to yes, I know. And so I'm just saying we back to our regular scheduled programming, people. This live here was just for me to explain to my supporters that were actually concerned about how everything went yesterday. I owed them that. But I do not owe this story anything further. I do not. If anybody that supports me wants to go and I'm not telling y'all not to support the story. It is it's not goodbye critical. What is y'all talking about? Where is you going, critical time? Where is you going? Jesus. Critical time, where is you going? Oh, no. So, let me see. Thank you, Miss Lisa. And thank y'all for everything. I just want y'all to know we're not an angered channel. So, like it's not no big deal. Shit happens. It's we gotta know when to move the hell on. And if people would have moved on, like I said, so they would realize that there was no need to keep covering a story that causes so much hurt and pain. Let me tell you something. There has been more bullshit and pain created from this story than what we originally went in the story for. We went in to save LaTruth, who really didn't even need us to save him. We just did it. But that has turned into dangerous things. It has turned into a lot of dangerous things. And before I stay in it and all of that, like, I mean, I'd rather, like, there's no need. Hold on to it for what? I'm getting out of it, and I'm the least one affected by it. I remain what I am. The more people try that, girl. Yes, sister teacher, let me pin that. That is right. And it's because people are trying to control this girl's narrative. People are trying to control. That's the thing. She's still up and standing because people that are supposed to be good, which is us, we are tearing this. We're not doing this in a good light. We can't protect her from her abuse if we are using her abuse to abuse her. Let that make sense. We cannot protect her from her abuse if we are using her abuse to abuse her. That's the best way I can say that. Commissioner Keeley, you have my word, and I stand on my word. Thank you, Shelly. Shells. I was about to call you Shelly Shell. Thank you, LaShells. And thank you to it was a few people that sent me cash apps yesterday. I was unable to thank you. Please, please, please don't hold me. I thank you so much. I didn't see him till I got off live. Thank you so much to anybody that blessed the channel yesterday. Let me see here. Hey, Crystal. So, yeah, don't be discouraged, people. Like one bad moment about to fuck up 6 months of a good vibe. No, we had to go through it. We had to address it, and we done. But on this channel, when I need to explain my feelings, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And also, people have to understand that if there's a message being spoken that you don't want to be a part of, it is very easy to disengage from that particular conversation and come back when the conversation is done. I can't move the way other people want me to move. I can't talk about my feelings on other people's time. I need my supporters to give me that. There is no way everybody is cool with me sitting up here talking about a couple for 6 months, but I can't talk about what I feel for 6 minutes. That's not fair. That's not fair. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to attempt to keep up with the Critical Time Talk. You got a page. Drop your link in the chat. If anybody has a page and want to drop your link in the chat, you are always welcome to here. You're always welcome to here. But yeah, you guys, I didn't want to spend too much time on this. I just felt it important for me to give my supporters my explanation. You know, that's it. That's all. That is it, and that is all. And thank you all for sticking with me through my explanation. Thank you all for your support in me and knowing that I too am human. People are very used to me being a very laid back, cool person, and I am. Sometimes cool people get rubbed too. Sometimes cool people jump the gun too. Sometimes cool people get frustrated too. I'm fucking human and I want to be treated as such. Please let me be human too. That's it. That's all. I love everybody out there. Keep pushing and things like that. And that's all I have to say about yesterday's drama. Okay? Okay, awesome. But yes, you guys, anytime that any of you, I love you too, Miss Sant. Anytime any of you have something new going on, please, you do not have to ask. You can just say, hey, you guys, I started a channel or whatever. This is my link, or I have a page. This is my link. You do not have to ask if you can be supported in my chat. Okay, you do not have to waste time asking me, hey, Tiff, is it okay? The only time now, if you got some bullshit or whatever, don't be sending my damn chat for no more mess. If you over there doing some shit that's gonna get us shot up or some shit now, no. But no, for real, drop your pages anytime you want to in the chat on any chat. There is no wrong or right time to be supported in the break room. Absolutely, Open Book. Absolutely, absolutely. Please go support Open Book. I think your channel's on Facebook, right? Y'all, also, I'm going to be finding you guys. Lord have mercy, I gotta get so much shit together. That's why I'm probably gonna take a couple days off after today, y'all. It's not because of this stuff going on. It's because I want to really get to working on some things for y'all. I want to, if I do go live, it will be on the other page, guys. If I go live on Thursday and Friday, it is going to be on the other page, the Break Room Family page. And shout out to you, Chatty. I love you so much, Chatty. Chatty, if it wasn't for me taking strolls in your garden, I ain't no telling how many people would have got cussed out on this damn in this damn soccer. Let me see. I'm reading the chat, y'all. Real one, was you talking to me or someone else in the chat? And I'm going to have to grab my other phone too so I can make sure I'm subscribed to Open Book. I know I am on my regular page, but I want to subscribe to you on my new page on Facebook. That's the Break Room page. Okay, so with all that said, you guys, Jenny has to wait before no longer entertain the saga. Please respect it and do not mention after today. Thank you, Ro Baby. That is a very important disclaimer. I will also pin that because this is a true fact. Beyond this live here, I would just request not to, especially, let me explain this. The only thing that I care about, like y'all, if something is mentioned that is new information, that you think that we should tap into, okay, you know. But as far as her being spat on, the kids, her, LaTruth, Janelle, I have no interest. No interest. We are about to get into, we are still going to cover serious topics. We're still going to laugh, joke, dance, and have fun over here, okay? But as far as the LaTruth saga, I do not have another year to give it. I don't. It's done. It's over. That's all I can say. That's the last time I'll say it. Oh, yes, real one. And if you are talking to me, real one, I don't mind people using my streams. I don't. You know, I really don't. I don't mind people grabbing some clips out of it or whatever, especially if you're using it as a teaching point. I'm all for that. Let's see. And Big Cheese, you still ain't, I don't recall you passing me a bite of your food yesterday either. Okay. But yes, please drop your links. Please drop your links so people over here can support you. I love you, Jackie. Let me see. So, okay. So with that all said, y'all, we are moving on to bigger and better things. I've given out all the apologies I know to give. I've given out all the love I know how to give. From this point, if I hadn't been made clear, ain't no more clearer I can make it. I'm ready to move onward and forward. And y'all, I'm really excited about it too. I think that I'm about to really shake some motherfucking things up around here. And yes, you did, Big Cheese. I was just too busy cussing and fussing to take me a bite. You right, it's on me. I did that. You did, Big Cheese. You did. And thank you, Chatty Cathy, for showing love to the channels that's being dropped. You are amazing, Chatty. And Chatty, I thank you for being who you are. I thank you for being who you are. You don't know how special your gems you drop are to me. See, a lot of people travel these streets looking for mess. I be looking for shit like what Chatty Cathy drops. Like, you know what? That makes a lot of damn sense. Yeah, shout out to you, Chatty. So, with all that being said, as the people who came to see what I was talking about now move on to greener pastures, I also want to hold a panel where people that's doing pages are giving us some insight on what their pages will be about. Like, I want to actually start having days of support where we support every day, but I want to have also panels where people can come up, tell us what they have going on their channels and keep us updated and stuff like that. So yes, please follow Open Book, follow Shelly, follow Big Cheese. Critical Time will keep us updated. I too will keep you updated. What's that link? It's taking me to StreamYard. But yeah, y'all. So that's really all I had for what I really came here to say. And I want you guys to be great. And I want to help you in the same way you guys have helped me. I would love to help promote you. I would love to be a part of your journey. And let's turn this thing around. What I would like to see for this page, you guys, is a movement of uplifting, a movement of laughter and love. I want people to come here and feel at home. And that is how it's always been. But now it is time for us to bring some positivity to the table. It's time for us to remove the devil and bring positivity, because there's a lot of people that need us, that need our voices. You know? Yes, support Chi-Town. Yes, 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 yes. Is Chi-Town in here? Did she drop her stuff? But yes, anybody that got something, I'm not really catching everything, but anybody that has anything, you may drop it here. This is the time you can drop it here, and so people can go ahead and find your page. That's it. That's all. But yes, moving forward, you guys, I do want to cover serious matters, serious topics. We can still cover DV. We can still cover abuse, saving the children. We could still do all of this. We're just going to remove it being attached to certain people. Hey, Creed, I am doing excellent, and I hope that you are too. I hope that you are too. Let me see. Cree, it's me. I don't know how long you've been in here, but if you have a social media that you are like doing content creation on or whatever, if you want to drop your link, you at any time on any live, you are welcome to. Because this is what we about to get into: supporting each other, helping each other win. You understand? We about to help each other win out here. This we're not about to join in on the tear down. We're not about to join in on no bullshit brigade. We about to turn the fuck up in here, and we gonna have a damn good time doing it. I'm looking forward to tonight. I'm gonna come home and try to cook dinner shortly. I'm home now, but I'm stepping out to go see my granny. Then I'm gonna stop by and see my mom and my sister, and then I'm gonna come home and cook, and then we're gonna start Wrench Wednesday. I'm gonna try to do it at a decent hour. I'm also gonna end it at a decent hour because I'm actually about to revert back to a different time schedule because I have some things that I'm going to need to be doing early. So it's going to require me to need to go to bed a little earlier. And I will not be doing many more late, like early morning lives and stuff like that. Thank you, Shelly Shell. I love you so much, Shelly Shell. And thank y'all for the support. So yeah, guys, I love y'all, and I'm just thankful for y'all. I really am, and I'm just excited for where we're about to go and what we are about to do. And as soon as I'm done with this blunt I'm smoking, I'm gonna get up off of here in about 15 minutes. I will wrap this thing up, but and I am unable to catch links right now, guys, because I am not on my other phone. Please, 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 I'm going to ask you more than once, different times, to drop your links, different days and stuff, so I too can catch your links. I love you more, Shelly Shell, and I love y'all endlessly, for real. See ya. Yeah, I answered you, Treasure. I saw you when you asked me the first time. You said, is this Wrench Wednesday now? I thought you was talking about this live. So no, this live right here is not for Wrench Wednesday. The one I'll be doing later today is gonna be for Wrench Wednesday. That's why I'm going to wrap this one up soon so I can come in. I'm going to go out for about 2 hours. And then when I come back in, I'm going to cook dinner for me and my husband. And then we're going to start Wrench Wednesday because the complaint department will be with us. Angel, I didn't know you were in here. I love you and thank you for all the love and support that you give me, Angel. Your presence is everything. See, love, I am making smothered pork chops and gravy and onions. We're probably going to have either mashed potatoes or rice. And I haven't chosen which vegetable I'm doing yet. I haven't chose the vegetable yet. See here. So I want all y'all to tune in tonight because we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time tonight, y'all. And this shit here will not be a part of it. So, yes, we're going to have a great time, guys. Yeah, my husband said he wanted, I asked him if he wanted baked or fried pork chops. And he said, well, baked, smothered in gravy and onions sound good. So I said, yeah, it does. Let's do it. Hope you answer. And good luck, Commissioner, on everything you're doing. Please keep us posted. Yes, Angel, please come back later tonight and we gonna get the laughing and having a good time, child. We going right back to business tonight, honey. Yes. We standing on that break room business tonight. Cause it is motherfucking Wrench Wednesday. I assure you the vibe will be much different. The break room will be back in business tonight, baby. And then I'm going on break while I create some things. Love you, Tip. Moving forward. Moving forward. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, Big Cheese. You my family now. You stuck with us. If you leave me, I'll come find you. But yeah, y'all, we gonna turn up, child. We might see if we can get some more folks up here to play dirty words. We might have Sister Teacher lead another dirty word game. We might get dirty in here tonight. Oh my goodness. But let's see. Orientation lock, rotate device. Okay, there we go. Yes, like the boogeyman. Yes, honey. Let's see. Tiff, you are beautiful, so I cannot wait for Turn Up Wrench Wednesday. Shakina, I can't wait either. And thank you for that, y'all. I truly hope y'all didn't think we was going to stay on no bullshit over here. But y'all know how I go down here. We going to have a good time. What time you get home, Sister Teacher? What time do you get home? Reading the chat, guys. Standing on break room business. Big facts. Yeah, we standing on our family business tonight, child. I ain't got shit to do with what's going on in these streets. I'm not looking for nothing in these streets, child. And if anything anybody got to say about the saga in the break room, better get it off your chest today, because, honey, unless that bitch... Oops, sorry. That one slipped. And you know what I'm saying, unless, something major happened, I'm done. But Chatty should join us for dirty words. Chatty try to stay clean though, you know what I'm saying? Chatty be staying clean. Thank you, Angel. I love your heart too. I love your heart too. Chatty said, my kind of party. Chatty, I'm clutching my pearls. Look, this is how we know we shouldn't judge, because out of all people to come up with that game, it was Sister Teacher. Oh my God. Hey, Tamara. Yes, so y'all, we definitely gonna see if we can play Dirty Words tonight with hosted by Sister Teacher. Cause boy, did I have a good time last time. That's how Sister Teacher ended up. That's how she ended up calling me a shit face. Yeah, my bad. I'm over here fucking this food up. I saw my face and everything, child. Chatty, somebody give Chatty a paper towel, child. Somebody give Chatty a paper towel, boo-boo. Let me see. Yes, everybody pull up tonight, child. We gonna have food, fun, and games tonight. We're gonna have food, fun, dirty words. If anybody got any other group games like they want to play, we can do that. Like, cause I love it. I told y'all that's how Sister Teacher called me a shit face that night. That wasn't even Yo, that shit was so funny. Sister Teacher, I'm not gonna let you lay that down. Yes, Big Cheese, she called me a whole shit face on my panel while on my panel with me. This is why I love it in a break room. We could do things like that. We get on the panel together and call each other things like shit face. And we laugh and hold hands and shit over here. It was, sister teacher. It was. No, sister teacher, my name was shit that day. You added the face. It shows me what you really think of my face. You had to post it in the garden. I gotta go look. Child. Stay in your garden, honey. Child. I be staying. If y'all ain't never visited Chatty Cathy's garden before, please do. That's where I go every morning. And it has kept many people from getting cussed out by the break room. I be like, man, that motherfucker lucky I was in Chatty Garden this morning. Or it would have been some straightening. I love your face too, sister teacher. I be telling in my mind, I be like, oh, that motherfucker lucky I was in Chatty Garden. Oh, you lucky motherfucker. Oh, I was gonna rip you a new one this morning. You lucky Chatty posted at 6 a.m. Hell yeah, child. You don't know how many people got saved from Chatty Garden. Child, I go over there and Chatty be straightening me out subliminally. Oh my God. We need to talk about the mess that is happening in our elections this year. Yeah, we sure can. I mean, I do politics. Sometimes I just try to stay out of it because I don't really know how you two feel about politics. You keep finding lettuce and tomatoes in Chatty's garden, child. I be eating all kind of shit in Chatty garden, honey, while I'm strolling. I be smelling the flowers, picking the berries, and she has a beautiful community garden. Thank you, Cree. I love you. I love you, Cree. Thank you for the encouragement. So yeah, that's why when I don't ever be hungry when I wake up, because my husband be like, you don't want no breakfast? I be like, no, I already ate me some berries and all kind of stuff, Chad. He be like, where you been? Girl, Chad, you know I be over there in Chatty Garden. Minding my business. People be like, where the break room at, child? I be over in Chatty house minding my damn business. I know, right? But see, she grows so plentiful, Big Cheese. It's very fruitful over there. So I don't even think she be knowing we plucking her damn fruit. Cause honey, I don't even think Chatty know we be plucking from her trees, child. Mm-mm. Cause see, I do it sporadically. You can't eat from the same like patch. You gotta pluck, one great, go to if you get one tomato, you gotta walk a little bit, give it a few feet, and pluck. Have another if you like. Don't just eat 10 tomatoes in the same section. Now, guys, don't leave. We got to do this respectfully. Oh shit! Listening to Little Two Clean. So hello, Tiff and Chat. Hey, Miss Loretta, I love you. But yes, Commissioner. I don't really dig too deep, and I used to be very political. Commissioner, just because we set for the rest of the winter. I'm telling you, child, it's a lot of people across the street be hungry as hell, but we be over here fooling in a motherfucker. But yes, Commissioner, I'm willing to have those conversations anytime. But unfortunately, because it too is such a shit show, I've kind of been, you know, I used to be very political, y'all. I used to be very political, but I slowed down on it because I just the whole thing is a shit show. Not the whole thing, like I think presidentially sometime it can be a bit of a shit show. But I do, think it matters when we are voting for, like where votes and things like that is concerned. Um, I think it's if this makes sense. While I'm on some politics, real quick, I'm gonna touch it real quick, Commissioner. Uh, I will speak quickly about this part of politics, and then, child, I got Lord. The part I'll speak about politics is when people give like voting for who's president or whatever, a little bit too much credit because the president really only signs off on bills and things that are passed. They do make some decisions, but a lot of them is not without your congressmen and your senate and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it is very important to vote when it comes to your judges, your senates, all the things that build up to the that builds up to your president. I think those things are very, very important because when you start from the bottom and work your way up, it kind of helps when decisions are being made, when bills are being passed. So a lot of people overlook or don't care about when they're voting for senates, mayors, and stuff like that. And it's very important because even though we have a president over that rules over the nation, each state has its own laws. You know what I'm saying? Every state doesn't carry the same laws. So the laws of your state really ain't got too much shit to do with the president. Okay, Commissioner, and I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much for being who you are, Commissioner. Um, yeah, like Candy. Yes, my Deuce. Yes. I think it's very important to pay closer, even that much more closer attention to yes, your local candidates and voting on the things that's going on for your state because those are the things that directly affect you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Because the sad thing is, guys, and I'm a Lord, my stomach grabbing my head. I gotta take a trip to Chatty Garden. Absolutely, Commissioner, and we are in a good fight with you. We are standing behind you, Commissioner. And if there's any poll we can poll on, if there's any campaigning we can do for you here in the Break Room 411, I stand with you, Commissioner. I stand with you. But yes, piggybacking off of Treasure and who else said that? Uh, who said that? Somebody said they voted and now we ain't even got real meat. Da, 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 da. I can't find who said that. Hell yeah, Chatty Cathy. My stomach co-hosting like a motherfucker. You got some Walmart bags, big facts. I'm telling you, that's my problem. I was eating in the garden and I ain't bring nothing to the crib. But yes, y'all, we have to be careful because our children's future is in our hands now, and we are electing people that are like people are getting so many different kinds of cancers and stuff, but things are being passed and voted in that would cause that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to start caring more about ourselves and not about trending things because understand, I'm going to give y'all a prime example for African American women. When I think about the chemical it takes to put in perms, you guys, now perms are being, recalled, or I guess the FDA or whatever, whoever is trying to pass something to remove perms or whatever from the stores and to ban perms, right? Well, my thing is, I need us as a people. We were so busy thinking that we had to be like the crowd, like we had to, do things to make ourselves acceptable, that we don't even understand the type of damage we've done to our bodies and ourselves following trends. Why would we want to put something in our head that if it stays there too long will burn you? Like, how important was straight hair to the sisters, including myself, that we would put a chemical in our head that burns your scalp if it's there too long? I mean, I'm going to think I should have wanted my mother to know better. Like, Ma, shouldn't nothing be in my head that in 20 minutes going to be burning my damn scalp. Because what the fuck is that doing to my cells? That shit crazy. Yes, Shakina, we get lit with it. Dude, lose my kid. Cancer link that relaxes. Yes. Oh my God. I'm sorry to hear that, Tina. But yes, so that's a prime example that we don't need to wait until the FDA and the law and all of this approve or disapproves of something. This is why my family does have an extensive garden. We have an extensive vegetable and fruit garden or whatever. We don't grow meat, guys, but we have to make these choices, We have to make these choices. See, you don't have to worry about what's in your food if you're growing it. And how important should meat, perms, all this different stuff be to us if it's only killing us over time? You feel me? So those are the type of things we should actually be getting into. So thank you, Keely, for opening up that political door. Like, we do have to take more of accountability to the choices we make. You can't wait for someone to tell you what's bad for you all the time. Absolutely, Mom Deuce. We have to stop that. We have to stop that and start figuring out for ourselves what's good and what's not. And we have to stop taking shortcuts. You know? Usually most things in the store have something on it, in it, or whatever to preserve it so it can stay on those shelves, so it can stay packaged, so it can stay this and it can stay that. You turn the box over and when I make cookies at home, I can make cookies within. I can make 4 ingredient cookies. I can make 5, 6, depending on what I'm putting in it. Same thing with cakes, pies, whatever. You can pretty much make some of the most delicious desserts with less than 5 ingredients that all make sense. But if you go buy it out the store and turn that box around, half the shit you see in it, you don't even, if you wanted to make a pie or something the same way that Marie's Calendar, Mrs. Smith, or whoever makes it, when you turn that box over, you ain't even gonna know what the fuck is half that shit in there. Like, okay, where do I find riboflavin? Where do I find, where's the preservative out? Like, you don't know what half that shit is. If you wanted to make it just like the store and put it in a box and tie it with a bow, you wouldn't be able to know where to find half that shit at. Like, what the fuck is a wine? Hey, God has it. I love you. Yeah. Excuse me. Can you find me some yellow 5, please, and some red 6 and like, what in the whole hell are we doing to ourselves? You couldn't even create the pie that the people are giving us. You know what I'm saying? You can't even create it. It got so much shit in it, you probably gonna have to go to 6 stores. Ooh, y'all hear that? Now come on with it, stomach. Come on and talk to the people now, damn it. The stomach got something to say. Now, damn it, the stomach said we don't went overboard with this motherfucking live. Bitch, I'm hungry. Y'all know what did this. Too much talk about Chatty Damn Garden, and now my stomach like, if you not gonna go, give me the directions. Take my ass downstairs and go get me something to eat. Shit, my stomach go eat, cause I don't eat in the morning, but I'm sitting here, or like this is actually the time I normally eat, y'all. In the mornings, I eat like coffee. I said eat coffee. I drink coffee and I drink juice or whatever, but I usually fast a lot, y'all, during the day, and I usually eat like 6 to 6. You know what I'm saying? So because I'm up here talking about food, right around the time I normally begin eating for the day, my stomach like, bitch, now you know we got about 30 more minutes before it's that time, so I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up about Chatty Cathy berries and tomatoes and shit. Ain't it that the truth? Ma of Kings, I told them when it's just family in here, we be at like 80 to 100 or 60 to 100. We don't be having a bunch of bushwatchers. We have family that be in here. Yes, it is. Yep, it's a lot of shit we eat. And I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gonna hear my stomach again because it is superly getting upset with me. Now I will allow myself coffee, and I drink between 6 and 6. I'll have coffee, juice, and I have coffee, juice, and a bottle of water. I have water throughout the day, but for breakfast it's coffee and juice, and then throughout the day I just drink my water, and then around 6 o'clock I eat. I will eat my first, it don't be dinner, but I eat like a small portion of something, like, a sandwich and a little bit of chips or something. I might, whatever. I just snack, and then around 8:30 or so we have dinner, and then I can stomach cursing my ass out, ain't it? It's like, I'm like, okay, motherfucker, I hear you. But what I'm about to eat is some steak. Some steak. My husband made steak last night, and I didn't eat all of it. So I'm going to, I always cut my steak in half and put half up. So I'll probably make me some pancakes, slice my steak up, and I don't eat a lot of eggs, y'all. So I might have a little potatoes or something like that. Y'all hear it said, you bitch. Feed me. My stomach in here talking with it's putting some bass in this. That motherfucker talking shit with some bass. It said it with his chest. You feel me? Oh shit! That motherfucker saying it with his chest, y'all. I'll tell you no truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil. That motherfucker cussing me out. Get off the live. I'm upset. You mad, Stomach? Is you mad? Upset. I'm done. I'm about to. It's almost my time. It's almost time, y'all. It's not 6 o'clock my time yet. Also, G, but you have some of the best mods I've seen yet. Good job, y'all. Thank you, Tina's testimony. I hear that around the YouTube streets all the time. People used to ask me, they used to say in other chats, you need some of Tiff's mods. I love you, Treasure. Hope to see you later tonight. But yeah, y'all, I get complimented about my mods all the time, and I love them so much. I love them so much because they know how to, so, well, we need, yes, I love them. And because you know something too, they all bring something different besides just, you know what I'm saying? I have mods that know how to get up here and control the panel. Sorry, y'all. Me and my husband both woke up feeling a little peakish this morning. So I'm a little, something. But they come up here and they know how to control the panel. I have mods that know how to they handle, all of them handle the chat very, very well. I have mods that know how to keep a very close eye on it in case somebody gets blocked that shouldn't have been blocked. Then I have multiple eyes on the situation. Yeah, my mods are just great. Some are constantly supporting the channel in the chat, like, you know, if you want to bless Break Room, or if you're liking the show, please hit the like button. When people are coming in and I'm talking, they're very welcoming. If somebody sends something, they're very thankful for me and for us. So yes, I see you. I'm chosen. I wasn't looking at the chat till right this second. Hey, baby, I love you. I love you. I'm chosen. So I don't look. I told y'all I don't eat before 6 Eastern time. So my stomach just gonna have to shut the fuck up. That'd have been funny if it would have growled right then, like it was talking shit back to me, like, bitch, you shut the fuck up. But any hither though. I'm gonna have to. Thank you, Mob Deuce. Thank you. So yeah, I like my mods for that, and like even Nook the Book, he does what's something that he does that I love. You know, it tickles me so. But when he goes to other chats, if he's on other panels, He always shout out the break room and represents the break room. And that touches me. It tickles me and it touches me all at the same time. You know, it always lights my face up. It makes me smile from ear to ear that someone will let you know, hey, thank you for letting me in your house, just letting you know what house I represent. I think that is just so okay, sister teacher, I love you. So I love that. And so this is why my mods are so important to me, because they're all not the exact same in what they do, you know? And just look at like Mauve Deuce, Lorraine. Certain ones will grab the link, come up, shoot the shit with me. Sister teacher. I have Commissioner Keeley, who will help keep control of when things getting too ratchet or whatever. Like, all right, guys, Commissioner, she's a numbers lady, you know. She keeps up with the numbers. She keeps up with the views. She keeps up with if somebody is speaking too long and kind of making the crowd like commissioner will bring that up, like, okay guys, let's pull it together. Let's pull it together. We're losing people here. We're losing people. You right. You is right, Big Cheese. So yes, that's why I love that Nook the Book is my moderator, and very deservingly. You know, I just wanted to let y'all know individually what so many people bring. People will bring, if we're dropping links, people will drop the links of things that we're trying to do or find in the chat. It's just so many beautiful attributes that each of these moderators bring. Treasure, she makes sure that I don't have any lulls, like when I kind of am, I never run out of things to say, but when I'm trying to give the people what they want but need feedback, Treasure is amazing at giving me questions. I love that about Treasure. She will ask me questions about what I think about certain things so we can keep the topics going. This is what you have. Mods ain't just for kicking people out. Maybe in other channels, wrenches are just for that. But in here, my wrenches are multi-useful. They are multi-tooled. The wrench just represent the many tools that they use in the 411. That is just great. I have wrenches that will like Lorraine, if somebody is feeling away or if I miss something in the chat, she will send me a Lorraine has my phone number, and she also has my real Facebook thing. Okay. So Lorraine knows that instead of calling me on hitting me up on my phone, if I'm on live, Lorraine will hit me up on my Facebook Messenger, because she knows that the chat head will pop up on my screen and show me that she's trying to reach me and tell me something. And when Lorraine hits me up during a live on the back end, it always has to do with what's going on in a live. If something is happening I don't see, she will alert me on the back end instead of making it a big thing on bringing everything to everyone's attention. She'll be like, hey, Tiff, such and such trying to get your attention, or such and such wanted to make sure you got their Cash App, or this, that, and the third. And for that, which I love her for that. Sister Teacher is one that can, she drops jewels. She bring us back, like when we need some, like last night when Sister Teacher said, drop praying hands. I saw that in the chat. Just like I seen when I was in Sweet Mom's chat and TC Chronicles said, drop flowers for Tiff the Gift, because TC Chronicles knew why I got on that panel. This is why. It wasn't because I was up there. It was about dropping jewels and stuff like that. Sometimes everybody ain't privy to what's going on, and some people are. if that makes sense. Shout out to my wrench, Miss Bree. I love you, Miss Bree. Commissioner, I'm a pen that because that's very important. So yeah, guys, this is just the many things I'm so glad my wrenches are pulling up as I'm talking about y'all. This is Wrench Wednesday after all, and I'm about to seriously end this live. But something I love about Miss Bree, with all due respect, she reminds me of a more low-key Miss Linda when she talks. It's like when she talks, she stand on business, y'all. And I love that about Miss Bree. Like Miss Bree tickles me. She kind of reminds me of that aunt that's gonna come to the family cookout and be talking shit. Like that aunt that you everybody kind of wants to hang around because, you know, she's the one that don't take no shit. She's the one that, you know, she the one that'll tell the children, if y'all don't sit y'all little ass down somewhere now, stop getting on my damn nerves. That's how I hear Miss Bree voice in my head. Like if we were at the family cookout or something, she's the one that the kids gonna be like, all right now, if you gonna pull some shenanigans, make sure Aunt Bree don't see you. Yes, Miss Bree. I'm telling you, I know my people, man. I know my people. Just because we've never met, y'all, you could tell your people after so much conversation and chats how people talk. And Miss Bree, the type of butt freaker that will come on a panel and show you some support. And I could see her doing something like, I ain't that damn it. Y'all wanted wrench support. I'm up here. Now I'm about to mute this motherfucking TV and mute this damn chat while I'm watching my show. But I'm supporting you because my ass up here now. I ain't gotta participate in shit. Leave me the hell alone. I ain't with y'all goofy shit today, but I'm up here. Now I ain't about to be Miss Bree. I'm not playing with y'all today, but I'm up here. Somebody at my door. And y'all, that's probably a family member. So hold on. If it is, then I'm probably gonna. Matter of fact, I love y'all. I'm about to get off anyway, so we can start at Wrench Wednesday on time. I'm seeing to y'all later tonight. I love you. I'm gonna go see who at my door. Shout out to my wrenches. Y'all are the truth. Thank you to all my family that aren't wrenches. Thank you to every one of y'all. You make this shit happen. I love you. Straight like that.